What's great? Welcome back. Dino time. Stegosaurus, one of my favorite dinos. Very cool. And we're going to try the full body because, like, the coolest thing about Stegosaurus is like all the spines on the back and the spikes on the tail and stuff. So, head will be over here. Like, body takes up all the page. Spikes down here. So we'll have to zoom in to get some detail on the head. So let's go. Zoom and go. So start with the eye. Kind of like maybe the frown just above the eye first. Sort of basic like that. And then we got like his eyeball. Or eye shape just in there. And then we got like the color part of the eye, just like a little circle in there. And then a dot just in the middle. Because they have those round eyes. Then you got eyelid line. Just around it. And some kind of like wrinkles on the bottom and stuff. Some light ones. Okay, so his head, quite long, right? So it keeps going down this way. And he's got a nostril. Just there, just at the end of this. So there's a little sort of skin line around the nose. And then the top of the head just kind of bumps over the eye. Down there. And then there's a piece of skin that like folds around the bony part of the mouth. And it kind of comes, it's got a couple of wrinkles of skin on it. And Stegosaurus seems to have like a beak style mouth, right? Kind of like a bird. I'm gonna go down this way. Put some texture on it if you want. And then the bottom part, spiky as well. And we can just see like the other side of the mouth there. Okay, so jaw, pretty long. Up around the head here. Then you can just see kind of the back of the skull kind of there, lightly sort of drawn in, not like majorly sharp or anything like that. And then we seem to have like a bit of a cheekbone or something there. And this just joins the neck, which starts to go down real long this way. Now, you can put texture lines on these dinosaurs, so you like little sort of circles and wrinkles and all that kind of stuff. Sort of like little clusters of dots and skin lines and all this kind of stuff if you want. Try and make them look a bit wrinkly and okay, but because we're so far zoomed out, like you can't really do too much, but just make them look a little bit Like little clusters of circles like that is a good way of doing it. Okay, and then so we'll start going down the head now, right? So now, so there's different layers of spikes, right? Some come in the front, this kind of shape, and some are like behind those ones, right? So it'd be like another one sort of poking its head out sort of here, and then it'll kind of go behind the next one, which gets pretty big. And then kind of like into his back there, going that way. So I'll just sort of mark out some of the first ones, and then we'll start adding the back ones all along the back. Of course, they get smaller. They're bigger in the middle. Right, so next one sort of going this way. We'll just mark out the bottoms of them. 1, 2, next one here, big one there, and then I think it starts to go down towards the tail end that way. So that's like the hump at the back. Okay, and go up and around. Down, kind of getting smaller as we go down. I think there's like a teeny tiny one down here somewhere. Wait, am I right? Gotta count them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, right. This is the last one. So that's the last ones of the first row. So there's another row. Going down behind his actual bump of his back, right? Okay. And then, so on the tail part, so like the bottom of the tail is like here. Right, it kind of goes, curves around this way, but we have like spikes sticking out here. So like bony, real sharp spikes. You can make these kind of as big or as sharp as you want, really. I'll do 2 of them, because there's 2 around the other side, but like going that way, but you can't see those. Okay, and the tail, I'll just keep going back in there. Okay, legs and belly. So neck comes down towards the chest here, right? So like center line for the chest is there. And then we got like a big shoulder there, shoulder on the other side, kind of there. And then we got like a big hind leg on that side. There's another one underneath the belly. So we'll just get the main shapes. They're kind of like elephant's feet, right? They're real sort of long and square like. He's got like some toes kind of on them there. We'll just get the main shape in first. Three toes is all I can see really. And then on this one, okay. Right, and then the belly hangs down real dangly, sort of like a cow, sort of. It goes up that way and then towards the tail. And then we have another foot just coming down here behind the belly. And we got like spiky, sort of bony toes. And then comes back that way. So we'll add some textures and details to all this now. So we got like some wrinkly sort of toes here. Belly this way. Then there's like some knee, sort of knuckle, sort of knee lines, kind of skin on the elbow and all that kind of stuff. So texture everything then. So what dinosaurs normally have is like real scaly skin. So say if like, say on the belly, say if we went like curved around it, just with the broken line, kind of like making it look like a basketball kind of, and then around that way, right? You're just making them look kind of wrinkly. And you'll do that everywhere. It's like you're throwing a net on top of your dinosaur. So we'll curve it around that way. On the leg, just adding a vector-like, that's the fancy word for it. So you're just adding like all these little wrinkles. Very easy, quick way of texturing up a dino. So just sort of following all the main shapes. On the tail. just keep going, broken lines. And then we go, just follow the sort of body shape this way then. Dashes and sort of, you could do even these little circles clustered together like we did on the face a bit, you know. And these like bony little structures have little texture lines on them as well, like little sort of wavy lines like this. Right. Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video. Very useful part of YouTube, the pause button, especially if you're trying to follow a tutorial. Just pause it, and I move my hand. And I try to move my hand as much as I can. Sometimes I forget, and I'm sorry. Alright, there you go. Stegosaurus. Cool dino. One of my favorite when I was a kid. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.